Hi everybody, welcome to Fancy Nancy's Cooking Channel. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite dishes, which is simple, fabulous, delicious, stuffed chicken breast. Very simple. We start out like always, we wash our hands. I like to preset my oven for this recipe, about 350, no more than 375 depending on your oven. And as you can see right here, I already have washed 3 chicken breasts. They are very thick, which we are going to be slicing. All you need for this recipe is simple ingredients. I like to do garlic and pepper. I like to do just simple garlic powder, garlic and wine. This is from the melting pot, very hard to find, but to me it is a key ingredient which I love. And I also like to use some dill weed. You can use fresh dill weed. I do add a little parsley. I like fresh seasoning, but again, it's a quick and simple recipe. You can go about it any way you want. Same thing with the garlic. You can use fresh garlic or already made in the jar. It's depending on your preference. So, as I said, we have 3 chicken breasts here. You're going to have your cutting board ready, nice and clean. And we have 3 chicken breasts here, which are pre-sliced. You can see they are very thick, so we're going to slice them. This right here will be for a dinner of 3 people. Today, I will be stuffing my chicken breasts with ham. Very simple. You can get it from the package, fresh deli department, whatever is your preference. And also, just using very simple Green Giant broccoli and cheese. Also, again, you can add whatever you'd like. You can add mushrooms. Some people want to add peppers, whatever you would like. So what we're going to start out is you're going to take a whole stick of butter and we are going to melt it in a pan. Okay, so you're going to heat your butter, I would say no more than 50 seconds. That'll be good. And then also your packet of Simply Green Giant broccoli and cheese, I would say about 4 minutes, which I already preheated. Be careful when opening the bag. It can be hot, so you're going to pre-cut it, okay? And I'm just going to sit mine in the bowl, whatever's your preference. So let's get started. So we're going to take our butter in our clean foil pan that was rinsed, and we're going to spread it. You're going to use the entire stick, okay? You want to take it and rotate it. It might look like a lot of butter, but nobody wants dry stuffed chicken breast. And just rotate it around just like that. Then, as I said, we have our stuffed chicken breasts here, and we're going to start seasoning them. We can actually lay them. You want to lay them on the outside. We want to season the outside first. And as I said, they are pre-cut. We just need to pre-cut one more. And this is enough for 3 people. And remember, you don't have to stuff it with what I'm doing. You can get creative. There's many different things that you can season it with. Again, you're going to put it face down. If there's any fatty meat, depending on your preference again, you can also cut it. So you're just going to lay it in the pan. Just give it a quick rub. I'm going to dry my hands very quickly. And we are going to start seasoning. Like I said, it's a very simple recipe. So I like to start off with my favorite seasoning, which is the garlic and wine. Just sprinkle it. Make sure you get the whole chicken on the ends. We want it to be simple, very flavorful. Then we're going to do the garlic powder. Again, depending on your preference. I love garlic, so I'm going to go a little extra. And remember, if you want, you can use the garlic from the jar or freshly cut. And I like to add some garlic and pepper. Also, this recipe is very inexpensive because seasonings, believe it or not, Dollar Tree has a lot of good seasonings. So, lastly, we're going to add a little bit of dill. Not too much. The dill is just to give it a little color, as you see, because we want it to catch the eye. So, next what we're going to do is flip our chicken breasts over because we are about ready to start stuffing in a minute. Real quick again, you're going to season it. Also, some people like to add pepper, which is fine. I will have a link below for all the ingredients if you forget. And if you don't have this magical melting pot seasoning, it is fine. Okay, and again, I like to put a little bit of dill, even though it's on the inside. Okay, a dash of salt can't hurt. It's all about the preference, just a little dash. And lastly, again, our garlic and pepper. Simple. Okay, so now we're going to start out with our broccoli and cheese. I like to pour it in the bowl. Remember, it still might be really hot from when you microwaved it. Everyone's microwave is different. I did mine 4 minutes, and that was good. So I like to just pour it in a bowl. That's it, nice and even. And we're going to start out. You can start out either on the left or the right side. I like to do the right side because then I want to close it from the left. So as you can see here, broccoli with cheese, very flavorful. And as you can see, 1 box is enough to make 3 chicken breasts. And it looks so good already. As you can see, a lot of cheese, flavorful, and simple. A little bit more. Make sure it's stuffed from top to bottom. Use all of it. Good. Then what I like to do is add some ham. Again, you can go from the fresh deli department, or you can just buy it already. All you're going to do is take it, slice it just like that in half, place it on top, 1, 2, or you can take the whole piece of ham and you can put it on. Since this is the 3rd one, that's what we'll do. We'll just lay it on just like that. Lastly, I like to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Again, you can use it from the bottle or the fancy cheese. I think today I will do the fancy grated Parmesan cheese. And again, as you can see, sprinkle a little on. Remember, everything stays on the right side. That's it. Okay. And lastly, I like to close my chicken breasts. Remember, from left to right. Okay, make sure you close it. Look how nice and stuffed these look. The butter is nicely sauteed in the pan. And what I do like to add is a dash of fresh parsley, which is already washed. And like I said, simple recipe. That prep time probably took us no more than 8 minutes. A little bit of parsley, a lot. You want everything to look appetizing to the eye. And lastly, you're going to add some shredded cheese. There's many different types. There's the 3 cheese. This is that mac and cheese brand. There's the taco. You can use just plain cheddar, whatever you like. You can mix cheeses. And you're just going to sprinkle it on top. That is it. And voila, we are about to put our stuffed chicken breasts in the oven. I think it looks good. And I would say put it in the oven and maybe no more than 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So let's put this in the oven and see how it turns out. Okay, we're ready. Stuffed chicken breast is out of the oven. Looks good. Let's zoom in on it. Nice and juicy. Definitely stuffed. Looks good. So we're going to pair this as our meal. Let's see how it tastes and it looks. As you can see, the top is nicely, lightly golden brown. And you can pair this with mashed potato, loaded mashed potato, any type of rice. vegetables. I am choosing just to keep it simple. And I'm just going to pair it with some white rice. Simple with a little butter. Looks good, looks good. And like I said, you can do a vegetable. And I'm just going to do a simple roll. And let's not forget at the end, we definitely need a touch of gravy to go with our stuffed chicken breast. Wow, it looks delicious. Well, I hope you tried my recipe. I hope you think it's fabulous. And also subscribe to my video, and on the link below I will have all of the ingredients on how to make a simple chicken breast.